Here it is, hack squat machine from RitKeep. Perfect timing. What do you think, bud? You get some good use out of it? Are you using? No? Kean, buddy, are you gonna get good use out of this? No. Here it is, a RitKeep A10 hack squat machine, and I gotta say that I am truly impressed with this thing. Yes, I did get it for free, but I'm gonna tell you my honest thoughts because there are some cons with it. So let's get into it. All right, first and foremost, right off the bat, it did not come with casters. I put these casters on there because if you've seen any of my videos, you know that my garage gym, which is right behind me there, doesn't have a lot of space. But I just want to point out that to me, that is an absolute pro. You can do many different things with these supports down here. You can drill them down into concrete. You can put pads. It comes with these 3M pads that you could put underneath there, just in case you want this thing to be nice and secure. Because let me tell you that even for the price point, I believe it's just over $1,000. I'll put that right here. Just for the price point of this, you can haul some serious weight on this. I'm talking 1,000 pounds. This, as you can see right here, is just weight that's being supported on the tree or the peg right here or the weight horn. This weight horn right here is actually what goes on the sled. And you can load this bad boy up with at least 1,000 pounds. And underneath here, this is another area for you to put weight. This machine is very easily a machine that you can buy, use, and go up in your weight class. No issues. All right, so for features of what we have here, compared to other systems that are out on the market, for a compact, but not so compact, more of gym quality, yet not exactly industrial quality, you get a really big, robust foot plate and another foot plate right here, which you can't see because I have it set up for the actual squat. You get really, really nice padded safety lever arms here that you can see. There's one over there. You get some nice handholds. Both of those handholds are right there. You even get these attachments, which I think is phenomenal, just in case you want to add more of that resistance style training. You can hook up weight bands all the way to these weight horns right here, so you can get that extended feel and extended stretch that weight bands can offer. The other thing I like to point out is you have a safety spotter. This safety spotter here is adjustable. It'll go all the way up till you just don't bend your knees 90 degrees, or you can have it go all the way down so you can get a nice deep press or a squat. Either way, it's gonna protect you. Now, this, obviously, both of these are adjustable. This plate here and also this foot plate here. What I do like is how easy it is. This handhold right here, all I have to do is pull it up and it will fall right into place. Now the opposite is true. I gotta grab it here and guide it all the way down in order to go to that angle. What I'm gonna do right here is show a picture of all the different angles between these two plates. But for what it does, totally safe, totally sturdy. You can even see here where I added a caster down below here because of the 4 holes that you have on the base leg that you can do anything you want with. But I think it also gives it a really nice touch that it's nice, beautiful chrome. So it kind of highlights the accents of the machine. The other features that this machine has is a really, really nice, this is really thick padding. This is well over probably 1.5 inches. The padding itself, the actual material, I don't think I would give it like a commercial grade gym or industrial feel. However, for private home gym use, this is gonna be more than adequate. So that's definitely an awesome pro. And also here's your butt pad right down here. This butt pad is gonna be more than sufficient. Okay, I'm 5'10", and getting into the machine is relatively easy. And I could set my feet up as I need to and get into some really good deep squats, nice and easy. and really make sure that I get a nice workout for my quadriceps and my buttocks and all the other muscles that I'm not quite exactly 100% sure. I'm just a dude who works out in his garage gym, but I know it's doing what it needs to do so I can keep my leg growth happening to promote that testosterone, because I'm well over the age of 40 now. Yeah, that's good. Now the safety lever arms, pretty simple to get engaged, put them in place. 2 little hand spots. The only thing is it's padded down here from when you're doing your press. It's not so much padded when you're up here doing your squats, but showing all the different angles. So this is as high as you can actually set this machine. As I said before, I'm 5'10", and you can see I'm all the way down to the 4th rung here on the setup of this machine so I can get a comfortable squat. If you are tall, this machine will work for you, very simply. I would even say if you're getting closer to 6'5", 6'7", it's gonna work. The only thing I wish they did differently when it's set up just like this, because you can see how far the pegs go, and then they come around here to where the base plate is. I think that this plate here could have been about 5 inches wider here, and maybe about 5 or 6 inches wider here and also there, because what that will do, it will aid, pardon the angle, but I want to show you what I'm talking about. To feel comfortable while I'm doing any type of squat, my toes are still hanging off the side. This is bigger than other machines that I have reviewed, but you can still see I'm only 5'10", and in order to get that really nice 90-degree angle so that I'm not constantly hitting that stop right there, this is what I have to do. Now, is that necessarily a deal breaker? I don't think so, because if you're creative, there are many different ways where you can add things to this, such as build your own platform here with wood, or if you're extremely good at metalworking, you can go ahead and take the measurements of this plate, go down to your local metal supply store and put in your own diamond plating and build your own thing here. Because the price, I'm telling you right now, for the commercial grade ones, those things are getting well over into the $3,000–4,000, while this one is saving you pretty good, because I believe right now it's only $10.99. All right, how do we turn this thing into a press? Super easy. Pop this up and off. There's 3 pegs you can see on the back of the back of the pad right there. Those 3 pegs line up right here into the foot plate, just like so. All right, now what we do, always got to get your arm up underneath here. There's no really easy way for these, but what you do is you bring that out, you let it pop into place, and then you can see deep in there, there are about 5 different adjustments for the angles. And just like that, you're ready to rock. Jump right into your machine here and get into some leg presses. And getting into them is super easy. The one thing I do wish is that as soon as I lift off, I just wish that these safeties would come off. Other machines do have that. This one does not. So just be cognizant of that. But I get right into a press, no issues whatsoever. For me, there is more real estate when it comes to the foot plate. Trying to give you a better angle so you can see the actual foot plate itself. Oh, there it is again. But I can get in there and get a really nice deep press, almost to the point where it's so much my butt comes up off the pad. But this workout here is worth the money, because I can get really deep in there. I feel really, really secure with how it feels, even one-legged. And the other thing is I can move my foot a little bit and get right into those calf presses. Really start making those, get in there nice and deep, and I can really make those babies shine. And my wife totally loves my calves. I think she thinks that's the best part of my body. It might be too much information, but I'm just being real. All right, so how does the sled work? Well, the sled has got rollers. And inside each one of those rollers, see if I can get a better angle for you. Inside of each one of these rollers, there are ball bearings on each side. These are some really big stainless steel rods. And when you put this machine together, the way they are set in there, they are easily 10 gauge steel. So when you're doing your workout and the sled is going up and down, this thing is super smooth. I must admit, I'm very impressed with how smooth this machine feels. I'll give you guys some close look of the welds, because I know there's a lot of hardcore people that want to see the welds. All right, it looks like it's a brazing technique, and I can show that 100% honesty. I think that no problem, this machine will hold up over time. There you go. Here's a real close look of the weight horn. These are the storage ones. And since we're here, let's go ahead and talk about how these things work. You can see I only have 2, but it comes with a total of, well, 5, 6, a total of 6. So this is what they look like. You have a weight horn here, and the great thing about the diameter of this weight horn is it will accept the standard weight plate, just like any other one of the weight trees, and especially the one that's on the sled will accept. So if you got those old 1980s weights, guess what? And I'm assuming a lot of people who are looking at this are probably over the age of 40, because generally that's the demographic I get. This will save you some money because you already got what you need. Now, how do they work? Very, very easily. One thing I love about this, how RitKeep thought of this, is all I have to do is place them through a hole there, and I can pop them on. I take this little pin, place it right there on the back. They give you tools. So this little Allen keyhole right there, you can tighten this down so you can put your standard Olympic plates on here. Now this is the cool thing about this. Look at how many holes you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You have 15 on each side, so a total of 30, plus another 5 right here, 35 adjustments. So this thing can hold all of your weight plates. I mean, this thing is easily, the total capacity of this machine, it can hold 2,200 pounds. 2,200 pounds. I don't use these because where I have to store this, you can see right here, I already have a nice storage thing, but I have to wheel it in, bring it in here so I can get it out of the way. But man, the options of this thing are actually really, really good. Okay, but with all of that, we have got to talk about putting this thing together, how long it takes, and it is at a big PIA. And I believe you know what that means. Okay, time to assemble the beast. 1, 2, 3, 4 boxes. They are heavy. I expect this thing to be built very well. Here's the instructions. Found them in box number 1. Imagine that. Pretty standard. You know, what to do, what to not, preparations. Pretty much, I'm going to be using that space right there to place this thing. And I'll go ahead and use this to see how it works. Oh, make sure you have a ratchet set. It was packaged real well, but it did take me a little bit longer, about 30 minutes, to get everything all separated so I could have easy access to it. So there's a lot of things already about the packaging I'm loving, especially all the hardware did not break and go all over the place. I've had tons of pieces of equipment show up, and then I got to chase and hunt down bolts all over the place. You can see, here's some of it right here, it's a lot. But also, they use gyp fabric to go ahead and wrap this stuff up. So, highest marks for the packaging on behalf of RitKeep. I'm really happy about that. Here we go. One more box on back. That's a lot of hardware. It does come with the tools. Yeah, I highly recommend you use a nice ratchet set. And there's my own Allen keys, basically have the handle. So let's get into it. So here is the outside. These are just standing free form. So this makes it super easy to put it together if you're by yourself. None of the bolts are 100% tightened as per the instructions. One thing, just want to make sure that these handles are facing outward, because this I'm pretty sure where you're gonna get in the machine, and this is where you're gonna do all your exercising. There you go, a little bit of progress. So far, I'm impressed by the machining. I haven't needed a hammer yet to bang things together. So that's a plus, especially for budget pieces of equipment like this one. There you go. You see the damage. Hardware, and I mean the damage of putting it together. There's no damage. It's a term. What I've done, there's no more stuff on the floor because I'm putting it together. No damage. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I'm praying that this is going to be the most difficult part of the build and I can get it done. So obviously the chrome pieces are for the sled, and I've got to use these brackets. Figuring out which way they go. It's like this. These are heavy. This is probably why they say you should have 2 people. Oh, I just not going to say. But I got an idea because I've put so many of these things together by myself. If it works. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a grip. Come on, baby. Oh my god. Let's get the other side on there. Alright, now I just got to get some bolts and washers on those sides. There we go, we're making some pretty decent progress. I like the results. This is gonna be fun. Okay, this is kind of a pain in the butt. So this piece fell inside here as I was trying to get this bolt. Man, this thing is on there. It's like there's Loctite or something. Anyway, so that's got to be loosened up. This completely fell through there. It's all loose, has to be loosened up. Now I got to pull this piece of plastic off to get this out so I can put this back in. So just be careful on that part. What step am I on? Alright, that's step 8. All I had to do was basically remove that plastic piece, and then that whole bump stop thing would come out. Alright, crisis averted. Just watch out for that step. There's the progress, and we're getting some, we're going on to step 11. Looks like the actual place where you put your feet. So, moving along. Really getting rid of all that hardware, that's good. All right, here it is. Majority of it's put together. I haven't put the weight horns on yet. Those are going to be going on because it looks like you can put them where you want to and adjust, which is real cool. So this thing is freaking huge, man. This thing is going to take up a lot of space. This is definitely something you would see at a professional gym. It's not 100% industrial grade, but man, this thing is huge. And I did a couple reps on it just with the weight as it is. It's super smooth. I mean buttery, but it is super late and I've got to clean up. Alrighty, see you in the AM. I must say the shipping process was on point. This thing came in immaculate condition. All in all, obviously you can see I got some different branded plates here. These cost more money. They're not included in the base price of the model. The cost, the shipping is included. I think that's fantastic. It's packaged extremely well. The only thing I wish that they would have done differently is, since you have so much real estate, is you could have made these plates just a touch wider and bigger, especially for people who are taller than myself. Not a big thing, easily adjustable. For the price, I understand. Another thing is that I think that they could have improved upon is that when you do raise up off the machine here, that these could have automatically swung open. That way you can get right into your workout a little bit quicker. I'm sure they may update that in later designs, as this is one of their first designs. Another thing is, I think I got one that was pretty early in production, because there's no logo here, and you can see on the website it shows a logo on there. Not that that's important, it doesn't matter to me, because it's all about the pump and the workout. So that's my honest thoughts and opinions. Definitely a great buy. Perfect for if you're trying to grow your legs. Beautiful for that. I don't disagree with that one way or another. Also a very smooth gliding sled. Very impressed by that. Very comfortable feel. I like this machine. I'm going to get a ton of use out of it. Definitely going to grow my legs. So that's it. You guys tell me what you think of the video. Go ahead and give me a subscription. Put a comment down below. Let me know what's up. Let me know what you'd like to see in the future. I got tons of other videos and a playlist of workout equipment here. And then I also have a bunch of other workout equipment right here. Thank you so much for watching. I really, really appreciate it. Until the next video, I'm John the Pilot, Aviator's Garage. See ya.